You ready to move on?
Oh, dude, I'm so ready for this. Let's go.
All right, we're going to bring in Mike, and we are very excited to welcome Amare Snowden to the show, fresh out of baseball practice, it looks like. Still got the shades on and everything.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Doing good. Busy throwing dudes out at home from center field, I bet.
Yeah, we had our practices. It's like crazy, honestly. Like it's ridiculous.
All right. So before we get into the football and even the baseball talk, I gotta ask you a basketball question, right? So I'm wondering, who is your pick to win the NBA title and why?
Oh, okay. So all right, I like LeBron James. I think he's the best player. But since I'm gonna move to Madison, Wisconsin, we close to Milwaukee, so it's just I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I gotta spend my next 4 to 5 years, at Madison. That's the closest team. So it's just it's I don't know, man. I gotta pick Madison for real.
I had a feeling you were a LeBron guy. I had a feeling. I knew it. I was like, I looked at your photo. I was like, this is a LeBron guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so we got to know, since you were committed to Cincinnati and now to Wisconsin, we got to know what your first impression of Luke Fickell was.
Yeah, I mean, when they offered me, I had to go through the whole process. It wasn't just offer just straight off of film. They see my film. Coach Perry Eliano, he's at Ohio State right now, and Coach Fick, Coach Fick kept my inbox and was just telling me I'm a long athletic kid. We want you to come down to camp. And for me as a kid, that was exciting. Honestly, the head coach texting you. Then Perry Eliano, he hit me up, and we built our relationship from there. And Coach Fickell, he have a strong relationship with my brothers, with everybody in my family. So he's big on relationships, and that's what I want to be a part of. He likes to win. He's a winner. He got the resume that shows that he's a winner. So he's just who don't want to be a part of that?
That's all. That's different than some of the answers we've gotten from some other guys. So I like that.
Yeah, me too.
So we did touch base. You were originally committed to Cincinnati, and not only that, but you were a big priority for the Jim Leonard, Paul Chryst when they were at Wisconsin too. But you did commit to Cincinnati, not only wanting to play football, but baseball as well. So and then all of this goes down. Eventually, you end up not back at Wisconsin, but to Wisconsin. Would you say that was because of Coach Fick, or what played a part into ending up in Madison?
Yeah, honestly, Wisconsin was previously in my top 6 before, I originally committed to, Cincinnati. I just felt that I didn't pick Wisconsin because I didn't fit the defense primarily. They DBs at the time was 5'9", 5'10", I'm 6'3", 6'2" DB, so I just picked the best school that fits me, academically, I can live there for the next 4 years, 3 to 4 years, and does the defense fit me, so that came down to all, where my heart was, talk to my family about that, and I just love Cincinnati. I love Cincinnati, but now that Coach Fickell played a big part of me, making the transition over to Cincinnati to Wisconsin. That man can recruit. Just him and Mike Trussell can recruit. They didn't fill me with a bunch of BS. They told me the truth. They wanted me to, come in and make an impact as a true freshman. And, I took that wholeheartedly, and I'm going to run with it.
All right. So what swayed you to Wisconsin versus a Colorado who now has a Deion Sanders and the rest of your top 5? What was more attractive about the Badgers?
Coach Fick, Coach Fick, Coach Fick, he's that dude. And as you build a relationship with him, you'll see that he's genuine. His love is, he cares for his kids, not just a bunch of BS. Coach Mike Trussell was the defensive coordinator. He can recruit as well. The relationships and bonds that we have with each other is crazy. They always check up on me, whether it's for football, baseball, basketball, any sport. They just show love and they show that they care.
So what was your recruitment Well, yeah, that's awesome. We were wondering, what was your recruitment process like? Like, how many, did you do visits and meetings with players and coaches and the school? What was the recruitment process like?
It was crazy, honestly. It was real crazy because I was getting recruited for both baseball and football. So that aspect was wild. I wasn't taking so many visits. My high school football coach was my dad. He put a lot of people in college, so he knew what he was doing. So I just put my trust in him. The visits is just you get a lot of camp invites, you get a lot of visit invites. It's either you want to just go take pictures, go to visits, take pictures, or you want to actually go to the school and know about it, see about it and stuff like that. I didn't take that many visits. I took visits to the schools that I was very interested in. I had, God bless me, with 43 offers, and that was just a blessing. I wasn't about to go to 43 schools. That's just insane.
Yeah.
That was a real answer, and I respect it.
Yeah. Straight from the heart. Yeah, even backtracking now, we know you're a multi-sport athlete. So, I mean, going back to when you first started playing the sports, like who was your inspiration for whether it was football, baseball, basketball, just when you were getting started, who would you say is the inspiration or who you look up to? Um,
So,
you know, when,
so non-relative, I always look up at Clayton Kershaw, Jackie Robinson, and relative. Rest in peace, my granddad and my dad. They played big parts, and me playing both. My granddad loved baseball. My dad is a sports fanatic. So that just that them alone just made it all happen. I worked my tail off ever since I was about like 4, and it was just because of them.
I love that. I'm hoping one day you'll be able to help me with my stepson's recruitment because I'm trying to get him on your same train.
Oh
So,
no, he got it. Why we gonna work with him?
oh hey, I know he's got it. I just got to get it up here on him, man. He's almost there though. He's getting there. He's only 10, so we got time. So we were wondering about your baseball career. What has been some of your highlights in your baseball career? And I see that you batted 400 as well, so you can rake.
Yeah. So, um, you know, I'm really pushing as soon as I get to Wisconsin. I get the gist of, filling out everywhere. I promise to God, about like 2-3 weeks in after I move in, I am going to our athletic director. I'm going to our president, whoever I got to get to ultimately get a baseball team. I'm a miss playing.
Yes.
that'd
Let's
be
get it.
awesome.
I'm a miss playing baseball. You know, and Coach Fickle, and that was the one thing I liked about Coach Fickle. He let me, when we was at Cincy, he was going to allow me to play both. He was going to allow me to play both, and he was down with it. And it's hard to let it go, but I promise to God, as soon as I get there, there's going to be my first mission is to get to somebody about this baseball because I need to play baseball.
That's awesome.
Hey, we're
We
on
need to
board.
start tweeting at Macintosh right now, boys. I'm telling you, we got to get the train. We got to get the train rolling on that.
Let's get it.
So there's been a lot of debate on this, and it seems like lots of pros and cons, but do you think it's important for kids to play multiple sports?
Most definitely, most definitely. You know, a lot of so for me, I'm a baseball guy, football guy, but and I hoop a little bit. But a lot of coaches was testing my speed, and guys and I always tell guys that actually can play baseball and can actually play football. I tell them that your off season it should just be getting bigger, faster, and stronger. Primarily getting faster because you can't run track. A lot of people question my speed, but I kid you not that I am fast due to my trainer, Chris Huff. Due to him and Robert Porter, my trainers, get me bigger and faster. Like all glory go to them. But man, it is because some things like in baseball, hand-out coordination can translate to football. Football hips can translate to baseball, tracking down a fly ball. You know, hand-out like I said, hand-out
Yep.
coordination. That all is all into one. Then you can do that, man. Like you'll be fine. Like track, like everybody want to run track, and
Ooh.
I think my main inspiration for that question was, I think it was Kobe Bryant was the first person to be really vocal about it.
Uh-huh.
Was that playing different sports, it works different muscle groups that you don't use when you're constantly playing the same sport.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, you look. Oh, I was good. I was just gonna chime in real quick. And like
Yeah, go ahead.
Vic, he loves wrestling, right? He loves bringing in wrestlers. He's made that clear since he started as well. So like with that multi-sport athlete, I mean, heck, we grew up in a small town where they absolutely wanted you to try every single thing. So not to compare it because Amar is a D1 athlete, of course, not like us, but I think it's like the great. I think it's absolutely all for it because different muscle groups, especially and just getting a variation and then finding out what you do like. And I mean, it's awesome at the end of the day.
Yeah, so I guess for me, I have a different perspective than you guys. I'm the only one with a son, so I see my son play all these sports. I see him play football, and I watch him play baseball all summer long. With our neighbors, and I see his hand-eye coordination getting better. And then when he gets to football, the hand-eye coordination translates when he's on defense. And I was going to say that to Amari. I was like, that hand-eye coordination definitely translates to you being a corner, because now you can track the ball better. And I believe he's an outfielder. It said he also is a pitcher. So I was going to ask him what pitches he's got in his repertoire. So once we get him back, I'm definitely going to ask him that. But then my son plays basketball, and I believe that basketball, again, helps with the hand-eye coordination, which is very key. It makes you think on the fly because basketball is a little bit of a faster sport. And you work on that agility. You get faster with agility in basketball, in my opinion. You deal with a little bit of contact where you don't in baseball, and obviously football is a big time contact sport. So I think playing all of them is great. Honestly, and this might sound crazy to you guys, I wish I can get my son in some karate or something like that so he can get better body control, because I feel like people that are in karate have insane body control. So I feel like that's something I would love to do for him, but I don't know if I want him to know how to do a chokehold.
Yeah, because you'll be screwed in a couple of years.
Oh,
he's
dude,
got that on lockdown.
Dude, I wrestle with him all the time. We play video games all the time. We're outside. We play pimp because he doesn't want to play pig. He's like, I don't want to get called a pig. I was like, all right, I'll call you a pimp then. So we play pimp, and I beat him and everything. And I'm like, I tell him all the time when I beat him, I'll have like 3 letters and I'll beat him. And I'm like, Aiden, I'm just going to enjoy these last couple of years, me beating you in video games and athletic stuff, because as soon as you hit middle school and you start hitting that growth spurt, that second growth spurt that you're going to hit, it's over for me because you're already faster than me. I'm giving you my brain. So now you're athletically and you're as smart as me, and it's over for me after that. So in 2 more years, I will be a sad human being.
So don't put him in karate then, is what you're saying. At the end of the day.
Nah, I want him to succeed, and he's a great kid, and I really believe that we have an opportunity for him to be an Amare Snowden at some point. I really do.
So out of the first 7 questions that we've asked him so far, what to you guys like has stood out so far from some of the stuff that we've asked him?
Mikey, go ahead, buddy.
He can see past the bullshit. Yeah, I think at the end, I'm willing to bet in like his recruiting process, he was able to see it past like, all right, who's selling him on just straight BS and who's actually giving him like the stuff that he's looking for. He seems like a very straight shooter for sure, which is which you love to see out of a kid. So that was my first impression. I would say that's what I took out of it, first impression.
Tyler, you can go ahead and answer, and then I'll answer.
So, I think the first 4 questions we asked, he just kept bringing up that it's the relationships that the coaching staff is building with them. So that's definitely stood out to me so far. So we got him back, and Mike.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened with my phone.
That's all right.
I thought we dropped it, and it was just crazy.
Hey man, technology is great till it doesn't work. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. So we've been talking about like sports this whole time. I mean, what do you like to do outside of playing sports, football, basketball, baseball? What do you like doing on your free time besides that?
I'm kind of lame when it comes to like going out, like having fun. I honestly just sit in my room all day and watch college baseball. Like honestly, like that's what I do. Or unless like our school have like a football or a sporting event, I'll probably go to that. But anything goes. Nah, you want to see Amare Snowden there.
That is impressive. You have a very good head on your shoulders. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're an impressive young man.
Thank you.
So, cornerback is perceived to be a thinner position group for the Wisconsin Badgers. Are you going in with the confidence and the mentality that you're going to make an impact year one?
Yes. Like, that's been my mentality since I signed. I let Coach Tress know. I let Coach Hischler know at the time that was talking to me, which is our safety coach right now, because we didn't have a DB coach at the time. And I told Coach Fick, like, I'm grinding right now. I'm mad that I couldn't early enroll, do the baseball. But, when I get there, I'm competing every time I step on the field. And my mindset, my mentality is I'm going to start as a freshman. A couple of days ago, I was sick. I was throwing up, and I work out 5:30 every morning. And I was texting my dad, like, Dad, I can't drive. Like, I can't do it or whatever. I told him to lay back down. And then he looked up on social media, I'm working out. It's just like I'm on a mission. It's like I got to get there. It's I have to. It's not no if, ands, no. I have to get there and make an impact, help my team win more games than we did last year, compete for the national title.
Oh, you're getting
So
me
it
ready.
sounds like you kind of gave an
Good.
insight to this question a little bit already. But what are some of your goals for your first year program?
It's always my first goal is to be on the to academics first. We do like an academic leaders of the week or All-American leaders of the week academically. First I want to make that. That's my first goal. My second goal is to be on the field and compete. I want to compete against CJ Williams. I want to compete against Quincy. We got transferred from Cincy. Like, I want to compete against those guys, see where I'm at, coming in. And if I'm keeping with them guys, I'm in good shape, But I want to get on the field early. Like I said, I want to compete. I want to play. I want to play early. I love the game of football. I don't want to compete and make an impact early.
Dude, we gotta get this guy to Madison ASAP.
I'll pay for your ticket, bro.
Yeah. So I have a hunch what you might say on this, but what would you say? Like, what teams are you looking forward to play? Who are you looking forward to playing against? And what stadiums are you looking forward to playing in when you start your college career?
Oh, I'm looking to all of them. Just being an incoming freshman. It's going to be crazy seeing all these people sitting in the stadium. It's going to be loud and chirpy. But I'm actually looking forward to that Iowa game, the Illinois game for sure. I'm really upset that we're not playing Michigan or Michigan State this year. But I'm really looking forward to Iowa, Illinois, Purdue. I'm looking those games. It's going to be hype, rowdy. But them are the 3 top games that I'm really looking forward to playing against. And I really actually can't wait to play in our stadium. I can't wait to jump around. It's going to be pretty lit. I just want to play. Honestly, that's really it.
Wow.
I was gonna address one more thing. I thought so. Amare he committed to Wisconsin like right around the end of December, and he was doing an interview with the Badger Extra article. And I loved your comment when you said, like, is there one thing you wanted to say? You stated that just know that Michigan and Michigan State, I'm coming. You'll feel me for the next 4 years. I got so jacked up when I was researching you before I read that. I'm like, oh my God, get this dude. Like, I'm ready to see you just tear it up against the Michigan teams for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I can't. Them games, them 2 games, I'm taking, kind of personal, But I told myself, when we play them or if we play them, I'm not going to just think about me. I'm gonna play the game the right way. I'm not gonna play dirty. But them games, them Pacific 2 games, I'm taking personal. I don't care what nobody say. I'm the best DB in the state of Michigan, and I'm the best DB in the Midwest. And it's kind of slapping my face not to get offers by them guys. And I'm never going to chase offers because I was getting recruited by both of baseball teams. But I'm never chasing offers. But just to not get offered by them 2. I met with Jim Harbaugh, Ron Bellamy from Michigan. Corey Hawkins, Mel Tucker, sit and talk with them and just not to get off from them was really slapping my face. But who cares about them? I don't really care about them. Honestly, don't care. I'm happy to be a Wisconsin Badger.
Hey, we are happy that you are a Wisconsin Badger as well. So we have kind of a hard-hitting question outside of sports. We want to know, how do you take care of your mental health? Although I am not worried after listening to you talk.
Just get it can bother you. It can bother me a little bit, but I thank my dad. Man, my dad taught me so much as far as like mental health. It's a lot. I live in Roseville, pretty big community, but everybody know everybody. Like I'm the only high school in Roseville. Like it's just like everybody know everybody. Everybody know you. So you get that. Everybody just say hi, Mark. Take a picture. This, and that. Then on the other side of it, just like a lot of Cincinnati fans flooded my DMs and flooded my inboxes on Twitter. You're a bum. You suck. Just this and that. And sometimes you can't read those things, man. You got to keep it pushing. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you and your family.
Hey, man, you'll be the one laughing with the national championship next to Coach Fick, man. So don't even worry about none of that.
Attaboy.
All right, so we wanted to end it off.
Well, can you say that again?
Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, I was going to say, you'll be the one laughing with the national championship next to Coach Fickle. So don't worry about none of that, man.
Oh, yeah, we ready. We here.
Oh, we ready.
So we wanted to end it off. The last thing we wanted to ask you is if there's anything you want Badgers fans to know about you, or if there's anything you'd like to say to Badger Nation, to Badger fans about you.
I'm going to play with swag. I'm going to play with confidence. I'm going to play the game how it's supposed to be played. I'm always respect the game. That's all I really have. We're going to bring, as a team, this is from a team standpoint, we're going to bring a lot of energy. We're going to play nasty. We're going to play tough. But, we're going to win a lot of games, man. None of that all love to Paul Crisp and Coach Leonard. But, we're going to bring some energy. We're going to be electric. Like, we're going to play fast. We're going to play physical. Like, we're going to have our stadium rocking every single week we play at home. Like, Coach Fick, probably one of the hypest head coaches I know. Then, his buddy Mike Tress, he brings this ball of energy, and we're gonna bring that to the table. Like, we're gonna win a lot of games, like I said, man. And I'm just happy that we recruited who we got, and we got some dogs. And the biggest one, everybody, we got CJ Williams, and he's a dog. Like that this getting guys like that just knows that we go trans over and be better than we was previous years.
I'll tell you this, Badgers fans travel really, really well. So it'll be loud at away games as well. Mm-hmm. And I expect Tanner Mordecai to be in the Badger record books by the end of the season. So I really do expect that.
So I got to ask a question. So this is next Saturday. I know all three of us are going to be there, but are you going to the launch by chance next week?
Oh, so we was talking about that, and talking to my dad and them, and we will be there. We gonna be there, and I can't wait to come back down. I was there for the spring practice. Baseball schedule is holding me tight, but we got we off that week. Well, not that week, but that day, and we gonna try to make it down.
Can I get a W real quick, my man?
Oh, yeah,
can I get a W?
Yeah, hold on. Put the phone down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm ready, dude. You're a fantastic kid.
Appreciate you.
I want to give a shout out to your dad as well. Your dad has your head on right. He coached you up. He has you saying the right things, thinking the right way, and I am honest to God, I am impressed.
Appreciate you.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to join us. It's really cool that we get to talk to guys like you that are coming into the program and get your insights on stuff. And like Jake said, I agree with Jake. It's impressive that you have the maturity of it going into being a college student, and your focus is on doing the best for the team and for your academics, and not I'm ready to go party. So I appreciate that about you as well, and kind of having the chip on your shoulder about the Michigan teams, and appreciate your answers. So I really appreciate you taking the time to join us, and it'd be awesome to be able to have the chance to meet up with you at the launch if that's possible. But
I got you. Most definitely. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, have a great day, buddy.
Yes,
all right, y'all too.
Thanks, Amare.
Impressive kid.
Impressive young man, to say the least.
I'm not